really a top contender either. Okay, now hear me out, because I'm not sure if this one actually should count for this list, but hear me out first and then let me know in the comments if this should count for this video or not. Destiny 2. Imagine that it's early 2019, and after hearing buzz about how much better Destiny 2 is now that the new expansion Forsaken had released, you decide to go and pick up the game at the store. Yes, they sold physical bundles that included the base game of Destiny 2, the 2 DLC stories, and the new Forsaken expansion for $60. But let's say life happens and you don't get around to the game until 2022. But you decide to finally pop the game in, and after a big update, you really have nothing. Yeah, Destiny 2 did something pretty unprecedented for a game that is so heavily marketed to console gamers and PC gamers alike. But the original base campaign, the Red War, was vaulted, the 2 DLC stories vaulted, and the Forsaken campaign were also vaulted. And as of today, you can no longer play that content at all. So if you jumped on board in 2018 or 2019, for example, you essentially would just have the same access as all the free players have, which is actually very minimum. I mean, if you had to buy everything and anything, you're looking at spending upwards of $150 to maybe $200, if not more. That's a lot of money. It was a very controversial move to sunset so much content that was in the base version of the game and the first expansion, and this just falls into this weird example of a live service game cannibalizing its own content. And while other MMOs have technically sunsetted content too, this one just felt very different coming from the format that it was in. So I was unsure if this one counts, but you can tell me whether or not it should. I'm just not a fan of it.
GG.